everyone, I'm Holly and I am the maker here at Missouri River Soap. I just finished making a coffee whipped soap scrub video and I needed my coffee latte from my new Hive and Honey order. So I have these new fragrances here. Most of them are new anyway. Oh, we have some peanuts came with it. And I have been super excited to sniff them, and I thought maybe if you're curious, you would like to know what I thought. So I'm going to sniff these fragrances, and I'll let you know what I think. So the first one is coffee latte. Now I know I love coffee latte. That's just some good stuff right there. I adore this fragrance. It is coffee, cream, and vanilla. It smells so good. It's strong on the coffee. Now with Hive and Honey, I don't know if it says specifically, they are phthalate free and Proposition 65 compliant. Now, most of their fragrances, I think all of their fragrances are very clean. So that's something that I really like about their fragrances. I'm trying to kind of gravitate to Hive and Honey and Candle Science for that reason. There are some fragrances that these suppliers are not making yet, and we love them, so we continue to use them. Everything I use is phthalate free and Proposition 65 compliant, but I'm trying to go above and beyond to the clean. All right, so I have some 1 pound bottles here. So let's pull those out. I really went big. I'm feeling confident about these ones, aren't I? All right, so I have pumpkins and patchouli, Santa's nightcap, because you know we're getting ready to make fall soaps and be planning Christmas, even though it is just the beginning of June, that's how it goes. Vampire's Kiss and cider mill. So this was also a 1 pound bottle, so they must be having to change bottles here and there. Some of the containers have been hard to get a hold of recently. All right, I've heard wonderful things. They do seal everything very nicely. I have heard, well, I'm pretty sure that just splattered on my nose. I have heard wonderful things about this pumpkin and patchouli, and that it's just a very good all-around autumn fragrance. It is. There is not a lot of patchouli in there. I'm not even like really picking it up. I guess I should just go ahead and I try not to do this stuff without my gloves on. Oh, I do get the patchouli. It's warm and pumpkin-y, and one of the things I don't like about a lot of pumpkin scents is that it's too like, I don't know, too bakery almost, but not in a good way. Maybe too buttery, too kind of like undernote bready. This one has a little bit of the bready note. This one is saying pumpkin, patchouli, cinnamon, and wood. I like it. I like it a lot. This definitely is a candle. That's definitely a candle fragrance. That you're not catching the patchouli as, whoa, that's, you know, like smells like dirt. That's not there. All right, let's do the other fall one. This is cider mill, caramel, cinnamon, tart apples, warm brown sugar, and clove. Now what I kind of read is that it's a little bit caramel apple-y, but not like all the way caramel apple. So I think, don't splatter on my nose, please. I've had too much of that recently. I've had frankincense on my nose, on my clothes. That was not a lot of fun. Now, I love a caramel apple scent, but sometimes it can be too caramely, too buttery, and that can give me a headache. This is just like fall. Okay, cider mill's a great one. I don't want it to be fall yet because we have to finish our cabin by the fall, so we need all the time that we can get, but holy moly, that makes me excited for it anyway. All right, so this is Vampire's Kiss, and I don't know if any of these are duplications. I suspect that they are. All right, I don't know what I'm headed into on this one. Red ripe strawberries, jasmine blooms, dark plum. I wonder what the vanilla in is on this one. Don't see it. Whoa. That's familiar. I don't know what it is, but it's familiar. That's really pretty. That's not like dark or anything like I would have thought maybe Vampire's Kiss would be. Like, I'd be tempted to mix that one just a little bit with Dark Cauldron and see what that does. I actually have quite a lot of Hive and Honey fragrances. Definitely check them out. Santa's Nightcap. So I'm thinking this is supposed to be like an eggnog. And I do love to use eggnog every single year. Checking my battery. Don't see it. All right, so amaretto. It's so small. Where is it? On this side. It's so small that I'm really just kind of guessing at the words. Amaretto, cinnamon, rum, vanilla, butter, sugar, cream, and spices. I really hope this is a good eggnog because I love working with eggnog at the Christmas time. And I just got one in from Candle Science. I didn't like it. And this is probably the same thing because I find that they're using all the same stuff. Yeah, see, that's not eggnog to me. Maybe it would be more in like a product, not OOB, out of bottle. To me, I think I have spiked eggnog from the Flaming Candle, and I love it. You open that up and you're like, hello, that's eggnog. I should have gone smaller with that, but I order so infrequently that I always want to just take advantage of the moment. All right, so now we have this one. And Marshmallow Fluff. Now I know I love that one because I have a sample. Marshmallow Fireside. Give me some more. Salt Flats. I already have that one, so that's boring. Hey There Delilac. Have that one already. It's boring. So Mayfield, Blue Sage and Sandalwood. I'm still on the search for that Sage and Sandalwood. Tea Party. Beard and Blade. I was super excited. And then here we have a very old label. White Fur and Plum. Now this, I think I was the single most excited for because they posted in the group that this smelled like a craft store. And one of my most favorite things is going into a craft store in the fall. This says fir, cypress, plum, cinnamon, spice, saffron, wood, incense, and benzoin. And benzoin is a resin that's kind of vanilla-like. All right. It's very strong scented in this studio. You can't have as many products as I do, so kind of cleanse the schnoz a little bit. I'm going in. That's not exciting to me. I've used a fragrance like this before called White Christmas. And who was that from? Who was that from? I don't remember. I mean, yeah. It's growing on me. It actually may be kind of like going into a craft store. Like Hobby Lobby is the one that comes into my mind, but also I think Joann's used to have like the cinnamon sticks by the front door and you'd go in. Let's try a dual sniff. Cider Mill and White Fir and Plum. That's a good one. Ooh, that is a good one. I like that mix. So we'll see. We'll see. I might get a full bottle. All right, so I do get the Hey There Delilac because it is a lilac fragrance. And I have the one from Candle Science, but I don't love it. To me, this is a far superior lilac. It's probably the same one, which is funny. But I do like this one. I tend to mix, so I have mixed, I think the last lilac soap I mixed this Hey There Delilac and the French lilac from Candle Science. Candle Science, words are hard. And from the lilac from Nature's Garden, and that made a really nice one. Salt flats. I use this occasionally in my products. I have wax melts. I added it into my Sunny Beaches soap. Cardamom, orange peel, sea salt, palm, amber, and light musk. It's very fresh, more oceany than laundry detergent, but very good. Alright, so with my June release, which is going places, one of the places we're going is to the mountains, going camping, you know, that whole vibe. And so I was hoping that this might be a really good one for a wax melt. Dark chocolate, gooey marshmallow, graham cracker. That's very good. I do like that. I think that'll bloom more. Marshmallow fluff, I know I love marshmallow cream and vanilla, but theirs is like a under, how would I say it? It's not really a perfumey note, but there's just kind of like an under something that makes it more in the like pink sugar vibe than necessarily, you know, give me some more marshmallow vibe. Marshmallow Fireside. Now I've used that quite a bit from other suppliers in the past. I guess what I was thinking is that maybe I would mix the s'more and the Fireside. This is a gentler one on the smoke, but it is there. I like that. All right, so talking and breathing, talking and breathing. I mean, I kind of like that more. I kind of like the mix of Marshmallow Fireside and Gimme S'more. My son's been wanting to start a fire so we could do s'mores, but it's been so dang windy up here in Montana. We haven't been able to. Alright, so, alright, these are all new too. This is Mayfield, English Lavender, Meyer Lemon, and Tahitian Vanilla. Now, also in my going places, oh, this one didn't have a thing. We're going to the lavender farm. And so I have a lavender lemonade soap, but I don't use essential oils in my wax melt. So I thought maybe this would be a good wax melt. Oh yes. You don't get the lavender vanilla. I'm starting to, all the scents are starting to come together. I don't pick up on a lot of lemon in that. I could jazz up the lemon if I wanted. Alright, Tea Party, mandarin, lemon, bergamot, ginger, jasmine, white tea. Oh, that's beautiful is the word that comes to mind. Oh, thank goodness, the sun's coming back out. It's been so dark. So I do have Southern iced tea from them. I wonder how that compares. Hold on. So I have my Southern iced tea. Oh, that's definitely more of a tea note. This is so familiar. What is that? This Tea Party is a familiar fragrance. I don't know what that is, but let me sniff it with Mayfield. That might be the way to go. That's good. Oh my. That's great. I like that together. I know why I got this one. I had a customer ask for like a green tea scent, and so since I already had Southern iced tea, I thought, which is peach, greenery, jasmine, sweet floral, and musk. I thought, hey, maybe I'd mix those. But I don't know. This is more Tea Party, like a scene, like an experience, as less than just like a tea scent. All right, very good. All right, now Beard and Blade and Blue Sage and Sandalwood. Please let this be the scent I want. Please, 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 please. I don't know, but I love it. Bergamot, lavender, sage, sandalwood. That actually may be it. Okay, so we have a farm and home store here, and it is Murdoch's, and there is a candle company like Reclaimed something or other, and they have a one called, I think it's Country Daydream, and it is lavender and sage, and so I've been on the search. I'm having a hard time getting a good sniffer on this one. I'm gonna have to put that on like a popsicle stick and take it outside, take it with me. So I have this lavender and sage from Nurture, and they are also doing a lot of clean scents if you take note of that. Not all of them. This one's definitely more eucalyptus, spearminty, you know, just kind of like that spa scent, not necessarily herbal, but more spa-like. And then this one is just, I don't know. It's not very helpful, but it is bright and beautiful. All right, last one, Beard and Blade. Spices, bergamot. Boy, there's a lot of bergamot going on. Lemon, orange zest, sandalwood, cleaned notes, cedarwood, amber, musk. Boy, I'm really working it to try to read that. My older eyeballs at this point in life. That is not what I was expecting. I was thinking we were going to roll along with like an Old Spice. Like an old, you know, kind of like the red and the blue spirally barbershop, you know. That's pleasant. That's smooth. I like it. It kind of gives me cool water vibes. Cool water type. Which I've actually been looking for. I like that a lot. I would say that this is a successful order. Going in with my favorite, well, of course, coffee latte. Which I need to fire up the melter. It is time to make some wax melts today with these. And I think I'm going to go with cider mill. Ooh, let's mix pumpkins and patchouli and cider mill. Do that. Do that. This is what I get these ideas too in the middle of the night, and I'll be like, all of a sudden my nose smells things, and I'll have to run out here and I'll put them together like a bloodhound. Bloodhound for scents. All silliness aside, this was fun, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I love sniffing new fragrances, and it just gets my mind whirring. I've got a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, and it's time to start making my autumn soaps. Crazy? It's here though. Be sure to check out Hive Honey. They're a fabulous supplier. Really top-notch, amazing supplier. They have a lot more than just fragrances. You can get candle making things there, vessels. There's just a lot going on over there at Hive Honey, and I love it. They're based out of Detroit, and I ordered this like on Thursday. It showed up on Monday, so perfection. Be sure to check out the video description below. You'll find links to our social media. We'd love for you to follow along and interact with us over there, us as in me. And check out my shop, moriversoap.com. And I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk with you later.